shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him, and show him my salvation.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity. All right, across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. I want to respond, to a question, that was on the comment board. Sister said she had a dream, pretty much that she was a martyr, okay? And going into a martyr, someone that dies, for their faith, for their witness, okay? And we understand when we come into this thing, that's a possibility, okay? We understand these things, and Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, when you go in the scriptures, he tells us that there's a possibility, okay? See, this is not like, Esau, Edom, he only tells you the perks, of things that he tried to seduce you with, okay, and then leaves out the bad. No, we're here to tell you the whole gospel. But see, really, even in death for the elect, there's still a victory, okay? There's still a victory that's going to be attached to your legacy, when you're resurrected. So, just to push, the mind frame we should be in, just even thinking about, if we have to be a martyr, it is what it is, man. It's already written. And if we are of the elect and it's written for us to be a martyr, we're going to have the spirit to deal with it. When you go into Acts 20 and 27, it said, "For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High." Yeah, so we're not, Israelite groups are just telling you all, hugs and kisses, and, like Nate and them was pushing, ain't no Jacob's trouble, and, Jacob's trouble already passed. All these crazy doctrines that these Israelites push, that makes it seem like it's just going to be, a simple process into the kingdom. Because the scriptures even say in the books of Acts 14, okay, this is the book of Acts of 14, verse 22, it said, "Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High." So it's not going to be, this simple thing of earning the kingdom. We're going to be uncomfortable. All right. Our lives are going to be on the line. We're going to receive hatred, that we never thought existed, man. From people we don't know. Okay. Betrayal. We finna go through all these things, man. But see, we're being made hard for these things now. Okay. We're being conditioned to go through these things now. We're being conditioned for the betrayal, okay? For the letdowns and the persecution and the hatred and, being lied on. We're just going to increase on a more massive scale. But we're being conditioned, for those things now, okay? Even Yahweh Shai, You know, we understood what we signed up for, man. You know, death was part of the equation. You know, when you count the cost, you know, death is a part of the equation. But see, it's still a victory. Okay, this is Revelation 2:9. It says, "I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich." Okay, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Okay, it's on the times that we're in now. Is this going to be a half goat, half man with a goatee, rounding brothers sisters up? No, talking about Esau, Edom, the devil, man. Okay, but guess what? The scripture above said, "But we are rich, and that's rich in faith, and faith is going to give us the fortitude to be able to go through with it, man." You know, and it says that they may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, with just a full number of days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. See, it's a victory even in death for the elect, man. There's a victory even in death if we are of the elect. Okay, and Yahushua is the resurrection, so it's pretty much like a timeout. It's just, we just go chill back in the spirit world until Yahushua returns, man. As the brother already put, but we'll get it. So even in death can't separate us from a victory, man. If you a brother that die, for the testimony of Yahushua, all right, guess what? When Yahushua comes back and you're resurrected, you're going to be resurrected to thrones, to rulership. We're going to die. We what? That's why the scriptures talk about what? We hate our lives unto death. Okay? Even in death, man. So many precepts coming to me right now. Let me start getting some before they go. Let me get this one. Because we hate our lives unto death. Because when you read it, Revelation 12:11 says, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death." Yeah, because pretty much you develop hatred even for our own lives, man. The only joy we get is the hope of prophecy, man, and being around each other. That's the only joy we got right now. Everything else is pretty much a vexation, man. We hate who we have to be here, man. Who we, this little role we playing within this society, man. We not begging for this shit. On movies, when people, about to get killed, what they do, beg for their life, start talking about kids. I got kids, I got a wife, my daughter about to graduate college, my wife pregnant, You get to think, they get to begging for those things. But see, in this ministry, you develop an attitude where you don't give a fuck, man. And then all right, if we die Yahushua, we good. And then Yahushua is the resurrection, man. See, we're beginning to think like immortal. Okay? Before we're physically changed to an immortal, we're developing an immortal mind frame. Like, ain't no death, really, man. You can send me back to the spirit world. Okay? But if I got a good report, guess what? When Yahushua established his kingdom, when Yahushua cracked those clouds to make war with his kingdom, he's going to raise up, all right, the elect. So it's a win-win. And plus, we're not begging to be here, man. We're damn about this life, man. Okay? Like I say, pretty much in this ministry, hey, you're going to have an extreme spirit. And that's why, we go through what we go through, because the Most High, all right, through Yahushua, is molding us to have this extreme, on-edge spirit, man. I wake up ready to die every day. It is what it is. You see? Wake up ready to die every day, man. Like these jakes that be, want to be cornering and talking about what they going to do and this and that, the hell with them. And we ain't, going tick for tack with you guys in carnality. I'm just saying this, like, People don't understand, like, the mind that brothers be in, man. Like, you don't want to just... Because, see, you niggas want to live. Okay? You niggas looking forward to this shit. You gonna have a hard... It's gonna be hard to deal with a man that don't give a damn. You know? Just to put that out there, man. Alright? But at the end of the day, you develop a mindset where it wouldn't matter, man. And the Apostle Paul speaks on those things, man, because we hate these whack ass lives anyway, man. We need new bodies, okay? The women are becoming worse. The niggas are becoming more degenerate. The devil is becoming more wicked, okay? All these different conditions and, you know, circumstances you gotta go through just to have a job. The food is becoming worse. The animals are suffering. The earth is suffering. What the hell will we try to prolong this shit for, man? You know? Death is a better option than existing here, man. Okay? But we're here for the purpose of Yahweh Shai. Now, the scriptures speak about, you know, that when you go to Revelation 20 and 4, and it says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahweh Shai 1,000 years, man. So there's going to be a remnant of Israel. There's going to be out of that remnant, out of the elect, there's going to be a portion, you know, there's going to be martyrs, man. You know, brothers, you know, even sisters. Hey, it's a possibility, man. And it's a cost we got to count. And it is what it is, man. But it always talks about, you know, the death. But then was it talk about rulership? And they reigned with Yahweh Shai. And I saw thrones. You know, that's going to be part of your legacy, that this man, this sister, okay, was faithful unto death. They didn't budge. Like we read about the 7, you know, brothers and their mother. They didn't budge. And they back now as the elect. And what they did back then will be attached to their incorruptible legacy, man. Okay? The disciples, how they died, that's gonna be attached to their legacy, man. You know, because that was their test of faith. Yahweh Shai, he was their prime example. He was obedient to death. That's why he's telling us to be obedient to death. Because when he was obedient to death, he got everything, and he was raised up in glory. You know, so he was a prime example. That what, man? We have death, though. You know, we have victory over death. Okay? These people are scared to die because they don't know what's going on. They want to fight for this life because they have a low ceiling. Okay? But as we put on the immortal, all right, we think different, man. You know? We think completely different. Now, let's go from there. The mindset that, you know, because even Apostle Paul, let me see, let me get that. It's in Acts 2. You know, Apostle Paul had, you know, a austere mindset, like, you know, he didn't give a damn, man. You see? Bound. All right, this Acts 21. And 10, it says, and when we tarried there many days, there came down from Judea a certain prophet named Agabus, and when he was come unto us, he took Paul's girdle and bound his hands and feet, and said, thus said the Holy Spirit, so shall the Jews at Jerusalem bind the man that owneth this girdle, and shall deliver him into the hands of the Gentile. So, the Spirit had revealed to Paul, that when he went back to Jerusalem, he was gonna be pretty much bound up, put in prison. You see? And it says, and when we heard these things, both we and they of that place besought him not to go up to Jerusalem. So they're begging the Apostle Paul not to go up to Jerusalem, because they know that it was a lot of tension between, them wicked ass niggas in Judea, man. All right. There was a lot of, plots, and schemes on Paul. Had niggas talking about they wasn't going to eat, until they killed the Apostle Paul, And it said, then Paul answered, what mean you to weep and to break my heart? For I am ready not to be bound only, but also die at Jerusalem for the name of the Lord Yahushua, man. Okay? Apostle Paul said, I'm not only ready to be bound, man, but to die, man. If that's what it is, man. For the name of Yahushua, man. Just as big bro put on for us, we should be in the spirit of putting on for him, man. Even in death, man. Fuck this life, man. The hell we holding on to, man? Some debt. Okay? I say, well, every facet of life is getting worse and worse, man. Okay? So you can see some damn, the alphabet people. Okay, increase. More madness. You look at TV, you don't know if it's a man or a woman. Okay? Just bug the hell out. What the hell? What the hell are we? What do we have to fight for here, man? Nothing. Okay. Rather just go back to the spirit world, man. Lord willing, I'm worthy. Lord willing, my works follow me. I'm counted worthy, man, and come back in glory with Yahushua, man. You see? That's how you gotta look at it, brothers. Even you few sisters, man. Okay? Just like you will quit a job. All right? That's how I deal with this life. Shit. The same thing. Like you would walk off a job, back in the day, younger, you would walk off a job, fuck this job, and leave. Hey, that's how I deal with this life, man. All right? Especially when them fast, you working in fast food. That's a horrible place to work at, But, you don't waste no time. Like, what the hell? You gonna come beg? You ain't gonna come beg for no job back at, at rallies. You like, no, nigga, I'd rather do nothing. I'd rather just figure something out. You see? Hey, but that's how it is with this life, man. We'll walk out this bitch. Shit. You nigga ain't said nothing. Lord will, how about Shema Shai had the spirit on me? I run to the guillotine, full speed, up the steps, Hell with it, man. It is what it is, man. All right. Let's go from there. Let's go from there. And because Apostle Paul just had that mind frame, man. And he was eventually beheaded, man. We gonna get that too. But let's get I think Philippians. All right, this is Philippians 1:20. It says, according to my earnest expectation and my hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but that with all boldness, as always, so now also Yahushua shall be magnified in my body, whether it be by life or by death. You see? So Yahushua is magnified in our life or in our death, man, because, at the end of the day, if we live for Yahushua, when we die, he's still going to be magnified. That brother that passed in Boston, okay? Guess what? What was magnified? Yahushua. His dedication and faithfulness, that was a token, okay, of Yahushua. Because he lived for Yahushua. So even when he died to Yahushua, and Yahushua was magnified, man. You know? He says, for me to live is Yahushua, okay? And to die is gain. And to die is gain. So the Apostle Paul, like, look, I'm living, but it's for Yahushua. You know, the scriptures say that we are dead, all right? And our life is hid in Yahushua, man. I'm ready to get the rank that Yahushua got, man, for me, man. And for you brothers, man. I want to see you brothers ranked up in the earth, man. Not worried, scratching their head, worried about bills, and, you know, you spend most of your time trying to figure out, you know, how you gonna pay this shit, man. You gotta do a goddamn calculus equation just to try to have some money left over at the end of the month, man. You know? And don't let an emergency happen, man. This ain't no way to live, man. You know? The elect, man, you know, hey, the mind frame is for us all to win, man, for the team to win, man. And that's why our life is dedicated to Yahushua, man, because he was dedicated to the nation, man. And then you keep reading, Apostle Paul said, but if I live in the flesh, this is the fruit of my labor, yet what I shall choose I wot not, for I am in a scrape betwixt, having a desire to depart. So the Apostle Paul, like, shit, he was in that same, because he went to the spirit realm, he seen the splendor of the spiritual realm. So he was like, shit, I'm caught between the two. See, I don't, you know, I check out this bit, you know, but if I'm here, I'm gonna teach and glorify Yahushua. You see? It said, for I am in a scrape betwixt two, having a desire to depart and to be with Yahushua, which is far better. You see that? To leave this filthy society and go be in the spiritual realm, you know, you might, you know, who knows the details, but you know, you just get to see Yahushua handle his affairs, and you know, ain't you know, come on, man, the archangels, and you know, no bills, no pain, no, you know, fatigue, and you know, no worries about what's going on down here. You see, because even, you know, I don't have kids, man, but I be thinking about, you know, you brothers and, you know, you sisters, you know, gotta send these kids to these schools, man, and it's just getting, it's a nightmare, man. I can't imagine, like, I can't even imagine, you know, having a child in this society, man, because it's so just through, you know. And then you get to the point, man, we gotta get the hell out of here, man. You know, we gotta get the fuck, man. You know, that's why we don't spend a lot of time with playing games with niggas, man. Okay? And it says, verse 24, it says, nevertheless, to abide in the flesh is more needful for you. You know, so the Apostle Paul, like, look, you know, me in the flesh benefits the church more. You know? So the Apostle Paul, like, that's why he say he was between the two. He said, well, Yahushua is far better. But he understood that it was beneficial for the church for him to be here. You know? Because this is what we live for, man. This is what we live to do, man. Is teach the word. Outside this is pretty much nothing, man. You see? Outside this is nothing. So it was like Apostle Paul, like, the only reason I exist on earth, okay, is to be an asset to the believers, man. Everything else is what it is, man. While Apostle Paul said, I know how to be broke, I know how to be rich. Like, it is what it is, man. It don't even matter. You know? Alright, and it says, and having this, verse 25 says, and having this confidence, I know that I shall abide and continue with you all for the furtherance of joy and faith. You know? So, you know, the way our forefathers thought about death, was completely different than how we was taught. And now that we in this ministry and we understand, okay, Yahweh shot more. Now it's for sure. It don't matter, man. If we gonna die slaves, come back kings, man. Okay, for the brothers and sisters that have to martyr, the men, you gonna die, the slaves and come back kings, man. You see, and you women gonna be joined, to kings, man. Okay, you might die single or whatever your situation is. Okay, if you up there to lick, how your circumstances, however they play out, you're gonna die in this decrepit, low. Okay, you lose, 3 pounds this week, gain 8 pounds next week, man. Through. Okay. Let's get this now ended here, man, with St. John. I end it here, Lord will. This is on St. John chapter 11. Okay. This is on John 11:20. It says, then Martha, as soon as she had heard that Yahushua was coming, okay, went and met him. But Mary sat still in the house. Then said Martha unto Yahushua, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. But I know that even now, whatsoever thou wilt ask of the Most High, all right, the Most High will give thee. Yahushua said unto her, thy brother shall rise again. Martha said unto him, I know that he shall rise again in the resurrection at the last day. Verse 25, Yahushua said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth on me, though he were dead, yet he shall live, man. All right? Yahushua told her, look, Martha talking about she was trying to limit Yahushua. No, Yahushua has authority over death, man. Okay? He told her, I am the resurrection. The hell you talking about? Even though he dead, but hey, he gonna live. And that's what it is now, man, because even while we living, this is a because as a man, as an Israelite man, if you ain't got no power, man, it's like you dead, man. And that's why the only reason we exist is to do the work, cause that's our only power right now, man. A king with no power, there ain't no king. You see? So we're gonna die slaves, man, and be born kings, man, or we're gonna be translated from slave to king. Either way, it's gonna be the same end game, man. Whether death is a part of it or not, it's gonna be the same end game. All right, the people that the men and women that had to be martyrs, and the ones that didn't see death, guess what? We all coming down out them chairs at the same time. Okay, it's just different paths, man. So it is what it is, man. I say shit. I really clock out this life, man. So what? The hell would I be missing? But yeah, that's the point. I just want to bring that out. Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters were edified. Lord willing, the sister was edified to ask the question. Going into that, man, because it's all about a mindset, man. It's all about a mindset when we think about these things. All right. So until next time, I say Shalom, Kwam Yashala. Bob, DTA soon.